Hi folks, and welcome to another game. And yet again we can open Sentry. I'm not picking these games, they are all random, so that's pretty lucky for me to open Sentry so often. And that's going to be a very strong engine here. I don't want a seller, might pick one up later, but now I don't need to get one. So we're going to draw with wow, my Sentry is going to miss the shuffle. Okay, that kind of nullifies my advantage, especially if my opponent can get to Sentry now. Yeah. Okay, let's get a village here. Not that I need one. So okay, his militia missed the shuffle. I just don't really want a silver now. I might end up not gaining one at all. And I think I just won the second Sentry since my since the first one misbehaved. So I'll start adding villages. I know it's kind of pointless to do that right now, but I just don't need anything else. It's not that I need the villages. I'm gonna need a lot of villages here because, well, you want to do a lot of stuff here. You want to get an artisan, you want to get a bandit, you want to draw with libraries, you want to attack with militia. So all this stuff gonna need actions. So you're gonna need lots of villages. But the reason I'm not getting silvers is because I actually I'd rather get my economy from poachers for now, and then I'll get a bandit. So those silvers are not going to be so great. I'll only need well, it might happen that I'm going to need one if I want to just to hit 5 or 6 for an artisan. So my opponent gets a bandit already, which is a bit too fast. You want to trash down more before that. Wow, that's really unfortunate. But we can get trashed down 2 coppers, which is nice. Unfortunately, all my states are still with me. But we now have some economy with those poachers. Wow, those draws are not great. My opponent got yet another silver, which I'm not a fan of. Our draws are not great, and it sucks to be attacked here. I'd say let's discard those villages. Maybe it's kinda close to choose between discarding militia and village here. Definitely gonna leave Sentry and Poacher, because, well, I want to play Sentry, and the village is no better than Poacher, because I don't need any, I don't have any terminals besides this militia. Okay, can trash 2 cars here, which is great. And 2 more. Okay, now we're in business. So, I can take a bandit here, but I don't really need to. It should be either a library or a market. I'd say let's take a library first. Because if I'm going to be attacked with the militia, it's going to be really helpful. And I'm gonna go and try to get an artisan on my turn. Actually, I should have, maybe I made a mistake here, I don't know. I should have counted my money to check whether I have 6. And I'm not sure that I do. Well, let's count it. I have 2 poachers and militia, that's 4. Well, so I think I still have a couple of coppers. Well, I have 1. So I might maybe want not to trash 1. Yeah, let's keep the copper. I mean, keeping the copper is terrible, but that will allow me to get to the artisan, which I want. Also, my play was not very clean here, because I should have been leaving the village on top there and drawing this copper, not playing the library. So, like, to have the village on top, it's not a big thing here. I'm kinda in a situation where I should be fine anyway. So now having this hand is very good, because if I'm being attacked here, which is, well, pretty likely, I'm gonna need to discard those two cards which I want to trash, so they're gonna end up in my discard pile. Okay, my opponent now gets a second century. So the biggest, the most common mistake I see players make in those base games, they're not getting a second century in time, or even the first century in time sometimes. Okay, not actually. I'm disappointed that I was not attacked here. Okay, fine. Don't care about the order here. I can't trash anything. Let's top deck the village. That will allow us to play the militia first, or an artisan first, actually. I'm not sure how many villages do I have. I think I have 3. I probably don't want bandit yet this turn. So let's do it like that. I think I will just buy a couple villages here, and next turn gain the bandit with an artisan. That looks good to me. Alright, let's see what we can draw here. Got to trash this estate, nice. Now only have those 2 coppers. Okay, well, where is this artisan? So let's get the bandit. Top deck the whatever, doesn't matter. Play this bandit. Let's discard this village, but I think we can't really sit here. Sit the next hand, yeah. Not a problem. So let's say get a couple of markets here. Don't feel like doing anything else. My opponent gets a second artisan. I mean, I can see a second artisan for my deck, but for his deck, he's not really ready to go there. Okay, so this draw is not great, but I think we can draw the deck anyway. Let's play a Century. Actually, to make my deck better, I need to buy out the villages, so Poacher's gonna discard cards. So I can trash the coppers, and my militia and my whatever it's called library is going to draw better. Okay, so now I can get another gold. Was not able to get the full benefit out of my artisan, but I'll just top deck the market. Maybe actually should have been a library, but I can buy one now, so it's okay. So I'm going to buy a library. I can just get 3 villages. Maybe not the most effective way to do it, but that will kinda shut my opponent completely from this game. So since I have 2 centuries, I will try to set it up that I trash all my my remaining 2 coppers with the last century. Not sure if it's if I'm able to do that, but let's try it at least. Well, probably not gonna happen this turn. Okay, nice. So let's maybe skip the bandit for now. Attack. Well, might still happen. So I know I have a copper in the discard. Yeah, let's just keep all the actions. So I can't be sure to trash this in this copper now. But can do it. So let's get yet another library and more of those. We are getting kinda close to being able to pile out, but not really close, but kinda close. If my opponent gets like 3 markets here or something, then we'll be there, no problem. He chooses to get a library though. Okay, let's play. Wow, that's really nice to get this copper right away, so we have no more cards we want to trash, which is great to know. Let's see if we can draw the library. Okay, nice. And let's get another market. Play the bandit. I still want to cause this shuffle because I know there is one more gold, which I gained with the bandit. But okay, was not able to seed. Not a big deal. So here I might take the last 2 markets if I want to. I'm extremely close to being able to pile out. But let's be on a safe side, because I have some stop cards now, some golds. I can draw a hand of 4 golds and militia and my opponent can't win the game in 2 turns. I wouldn't want this to happen. So let's do it like that. And on the next turn, well, if I'm drawing, well, looks my opponent is having a terrible turn. So on this turn, I'll just be able to pile out probably. Well, nope. So that's the hand of 4 golds. When you are ahead, you should be aware of such things can happen. So, well, if you can avoid the dangerous situation, you should do it. Even if you are like so ahead that and your deck is kinda good and such situations are really unlikely, but they can happen still. Let's click on some cards. Top deck that. Poacher 2 cards. Play militia. And we can end the game here. So thanks for watching and see you next time.